Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We got a fantastic show lined up for you today. Hope you're doing great on this Thursday, April 16th. Hope everybody got their taxes done. I did mine last night. Not fun, but glad that it is over. Good to see everybody. Hope you're doing great. All right. Zach said, good morning, everybody. Good morning, big dog. So good to see you, man. Tizzle, great day to have a great day. It is a great day to have a great day. Absolutely, man. Freddie Bear, good morning, DTL fam. Good morning, big dog. So good to see you. So good to see everybody. Hope you're doing great. Let's jump into it here because we got a lot to talk about. Lost morning crew. Good morning, big dog. Good to see you. How we doing? Brad Betts. Mama, there goes that man again. Let's talk about this. So Brad absolutely smoked it again. Bravo. Over 2.5 there. And Primorje, I can't pronounce it, but he nailed it. So we don't need to pronounce it at all. We just put the money into the account. All right. So yesterday, baseball. All right. So we go 2 out of 3. All right. Guardians, Cardinals over 7. Glad we did move that down from 8.5. It ended at 8. And the Diamondbacks and the Orioles over 7. We got that one. Cubs, Phillies over 8.5. We got that one. Clippers money line. Miami money line. Didn't come through either one of them. So we lose out on that one. But 2 out of 3 will take it. Brad, 1 out of 1. He is 1 of 1. Our man smoking it. Yordan Alvarez hit a home run as well. Plus 360. We will take that. All right, let's jump into it here. Check your Discord inbox, AB. Hey, I will. Absolutely. I'll check that after the show. Ali, go to the Yankees game today. What are we taking? All right, let's talk about that, man, because baseball is going to be weird today. Yeah. First, what do we have yesterday? All right, 76ers beat the Magic 109-97. Warriors beat the Clippers 126-121. Steph Curry goes for 35 last night. Great job to the Warriors, man. Steph, yeah, I saw it in the chat. Matt was saying, yeah, don't ever doubt the greatest shooter in the world. No doubt, man. Look at Steph and the Warriors coming through. Oh, man, shout out to them for sure. Big Justin, good morning, crew. AB, great call the Steph threes yesterday. Hey, I did not think that the Warriors were going to go off like that, right? Yeah, but we'll take it, buddy. We'll absolutely take it. Let's go. All right, so Major League Baseball. Diamondbacks beat the Orioles 8-5. Cardinals beat the Guardians 5-3. Red Sox 9-5 over the Twins. Cubs 11-2 over the Phillies. Tigers 2-1 over the Royals. Reds 8-3 over the Giants. Pirates 2-0 over the Nationals. Yankees 5-4 over the Angels. Braves 6-3 over the Marlins. Rays 8-3 over the White Sox. Brewers 2-1 over the Blue Jays. Astros 3-1 over the Rockies. Padres 7-6 over the Mariners. A's 6-5 win over the Rangers. And the Dodgers 8-2 win over the Mets. They didn't even put Shohei in the lineup yesterday in terms of hitting. Just had him on the mound. Shohei's 2-0. Look at him. All right, so let's jump into it here. Great day. Now, we have an interesting day of baseball and an interesting day of betting because I'm going to be honest with you, it feels like a risk mitigation day. So let's jump into it here. We have some decisions. Okay, first up. Now, I apologize. I was working on the video that Brian put together. We had some technical issues. I ran into it with Brad 2 days ago. I couldn't get the audio fixed, but I've got every one of Brian's picks ready to go, and I appreciate Brian so very much. And I apologize. The video, it was just a technical issue. It wasn't Brian's issue. It wasn't me. It was just the program that we used. But anyways, Matt Fitzpatrick, winner without Scotty Scheffler, plus 1,400. Maverick McNeely, winner without Scotty Scheffler, plus 3,000. Russell Henley, top 10 finish, plus 138. Patrick Cantlay, top 10 finish, plus 188. Jake Knapp, top 20 finish, plus 106. Justin Thomas, top 20 finish, plus 126. Rio Hisatsun, hopefully I pronounced that right, top 30 finish, plus 126. And Sung Jae Im, top 30 finish, plus 134. So big thank you to Brian on that for the golf picks for this weekend. Thank you, sir. All right. So like I said, today is a risk mitigation day in baseball. What do I mean by that? You have series that are coming to an end. Okay, number one. Number two, it's day baseball day throughout. All right, games all throughout. And three, weather conditions are not what they were. All right, so I'm just saying that out there. I'm going to need your help. If you see anything like any angles, any games, any plays, player props, whatever that you like, Drop those in. And I don't say that preamble that I just gave to scare anyone. I just say it as I don't know if today is the runs bonanza day in baseball, right? Like we've had runs the last 3 days. It might come to a stop today. Just putting that out there. All right. So first off, we have college baseball series starting, big series starting. You know, you're probably going to have like 5 games to bet on, but boy, they're big ones. All right. Arkansas at home against Georgia. I'm going to take Arkansas money line straight up. We don't have to pair it with anything. And gosh, I don't want to fade Georgia, but they didn't look great against Florida last weekend. And Arkansas absolutely looked phenomenal. Sweeping against Alabama, I think Arkansas continues because, quite frankly, they have to continue. So I'm going to roll the Arkansas here on the money line, minus 115. College baseball again. Arizona State on the money line, paired with Virginia on the money line. All right, plus 125. I laugh for this. Arizona State's on the road at BYU. Gonna see some runs in this one. All right. We are on the launch pad. That said, though, I think it plays into exactly what Arizona State wants to do. So I like overs in college baseball today. I don't like them in Major League Baseball. Virginia taking on Clemson. Man. All right. So college baseball week 10 preview is in your feeds now. You can see it in the front page of Driving the Line right here on YouTube. We went through it last night. This is a massive series for both of these teams. I do not want to fade Clemson. I love Clemson. But, man, Virginia's got to get one today. Got to get a game 1 win here. So I'm going to pair those two together. Arizona State money line, Virginia money line plus 125. All right, now, Orioles and the Guardians. So I have a theory that for the most part, the last game of a series can be pretty low scoring. The first game of a series can be pretty high scoring. I think that we have weather here. I think we have both teams with a willingness to hit. And we've got a flat total. So I like it. Again, I have one play in Major League Baseball today. I'm not throwing a bunch of stuff at the board. I don't know what it's going to look like here. Again, I'm not being negative, not approaching it that way at all. But what I am saying is that I don't know if today's the day to throw 9 bets at the board. You know what I mean? So, all right, those are the 3 that we have. Let me get the banner up here. My picks and Brian's golf as well, all included there. Tizzle, Jack Leiter over 5.5 strikeouts, minus 106. There we go. There we go. All right, let's jump into it. Let's talk about it. So what do we want? Let's go with the home run sounder. All right, home runs today. Bobby Witt Jr. plus 375. Vlad Guerrero plus 400. O'Neal Cruz plus 450. Feel free to insert Brandon Lowe right there if you'd like to. Chase DeLauder plus 450. Ellie De La Cruz pictured there plus 530. All right, so where are we going today? What do you see? King Bronx said, top of the morning, brother. Top of the morning indeed, my friend. So good to see you. Hope you're doing great. All right. These spots are all good for these hitters, but I'm going to run you through some data here in a second. It's an odd day. AB, I hope you had all the bets. Good luck today, crew. Chels. Hey, Chels. So good to see you. I hope you have a great day. Oh, it's so good to see you, Chels. Matty I, CJ Abrams plus 532. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's an interesting one here. Spell Dog. Good morning, AB and crew. Good morning, Spell. So good to see you, buddy. Hope you're great, man. All right, Bobby Witt Jr. Is he getting on the board? It's about time. Vlad, been a little quiet. O'Neal Cruz, been a little quiet. DeLauder ready to mash. Ellie ready to mash. Tony, you going Ellie De La Cruz or you going O'Neal Cruz? Which Cruz? O'Neal Cruz. All right. Give me DeLauder. Yeah, give me DeLauder. Yeah, plus 450. I'm going to chase DeLauder today. Whoo, yeah. All right, I'm doing it. I want to take Bobby Witt. Bobby Witt's in a good spot here. I just don't know if it's going to happen. All right. Yeah, give me DeLauder. Plus 450. Let's go. All right. RotoWire. So they're telling you the same thing I am. Your hot batter matchup today, there's only one, and it's a catcher. Gary Sanchez of the Brewers on Patrick Corbin. It's Patrick Corbin's day. 1 home run, hit 364. Not bad, man. 4 out of 11 with a home run, 2 extra base hits, 4 RBIs, struck out twice. That's what you have. Yeah, it is a tough spot hitting today. Now, let's add a new one. Anybody who was here last year remembers our friends over at Razzball. Hey, Razzball, how we doing? All right, so this slide here, we'll add this to our rotation in terms of we'll show this every day. And what is this? This is MLB hitting the last 7 days. All right, your 10 best hitters of the last week. Baseball is absolutely a sport that, hitting's contagious, right? So you were looking at dudes who are put the bat on the ball. You want to play them for props. You want to play teams for runs, etc. These are your 10 right here. Brandon Lowe of the Pirates, Neil Martinez of the Guardians, Jose Ramirez of the Guardians, O'Neill Cruz of the Pirates, Jordan Walker of the Cardinals, Jeremiah Jackson of the Orioles, Ramon Laureano of the Padres, Byron Buxton of the Twins, Mike Trout of the Angels, Dalton Varsho of the Blue Jays. You take a look at the home runs they have. Brandon Lowe, 4 home runs his last 7 games. Jordan Walker, 4 home runs his last 7 games. Jose Ramirez, 2 home runs his last 7. O'Neill has 1. Byron Buxton has 3. Mike Trout has 3. Dalton Varsho has 3. So if you're looking at dudes that are hitting the ball right now, we'll add the slide in every day so that we'll be able to take a look at it. Big shout out to Razzball there. Go give them some love, man. That site is fantastic. This is only the beginning. They have a ton of great stuff on there. So big shout out to Razzball. Give them some love. Good stat there. All right. So let's jump into it. All right. Number 1, again, day baseball. Okay. We had a couple day baseball games yesterday. We've got a bunch of them today. There's only 10 games, though. All right. Usually we have 15 if you have a full day. We only have 10 games. So what does that mean? 10 teams are off. All right. Nationals and the Pirates. Pirates minus 156 on the money line. Total of 9. Foster Griffin on the mound for Washington. Braxton Ashcraft on the mound for Pittsburgh. 14 miles an hour blowing out again. 79 degrees, 45% humidity. Here's the issue that I see today. I don't know how many runs the Nationals are going to put up on Ashcraft. It could be a tough hitting day for them today. Now, the Pirates are putting the bat on the ball, but if you're playing an over, I mean, you're going to need 10. I don't know. That's so many runs. So many runs. But I don't hate playing Pirate player props. That was a tough sentence to say. They're going to hit, but I just don't know how much. Like, the Nationals might sit at 1 or 2 runs today. So if you're looking at an over, that 9 is going to go down to 8.5. Yeah. Giants and the Reds. Reds minus 130 the money line. Total of 8. Landon Rope on the mound for San Francisco. Chase Burns on the mound for Cincinnati. All right. Wind is blowing 11 miles an hour right to left. So right-handed pull hitters here. Great day. 74 degrees, 61% humidity. This is great weather. For today, this is tremendous weather. Yeah, this is a really good spot. You might get a lot of runs here. But the thing is what are you going to get from the Giants at the plate? Because Chase Burns can go off. Tizzle. Played Burns K's up to 6. Yep. I feel you on that one. Ice. No runs first inning, minus 135. Lock it. Let's go. Yeah, I could definitely see a nerfy there. All right, Royals and the Tigers. Royals minus 122 on the money line. Total of 8.5. Chris Bubick on the mound for Kansas City. Kiter Montero on the mound for Detroit. You have rain here, so pay attention to that. 15 miles an hour blowing out, though. Tizzle. Was Tony at Tennessee when Burns was? Yes, sir. He was. Yeah, good call. That's fascinating. Yes, he was. Yeah. And then he transferred over to Wake. Yeah. Good luck. I didn't even think about that. What Tizzle was referencing, the manager for the San Francisco Giants, Sonny Vitello, was the manager at Tennessee when Reds pitcher Chase Burns was at Tennessee. That's a good look, man. I didn't even think about that. Kirk, Brandon Lowe, CJ Abrams, each recorded hit -130. There we go. Now, okay, so again, this game, 8.5, it would be criminal to tell you to bet the over. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I don't think that it's happening. Angels and the Yankees. All right, Max Fried on the mound for New York, Los Angeles. Wait and see. Yankees -286 on the money line, total of 9.5. 9.5 with Max Fried on the mound. No, thank you. Now, I do expect the Yankees to handle their business today, but these games have been tight, and we have seen runs. So I don't want to discount that. And look at the weather. 10 miles an hour blowing out to left center, 86 degrees, 41% humidity. Excellent hitting day. Not a single thing to complain about in terms of weather. Not a single thing to complain about in terms of this series, man. Angels have been playing, Yankees have been playing. But Max Fried is a monster, dude. The runs could fall off today, especially on Los Angeles' side. If Max gets in a groove, look out. That dude is good. So, yeah, there's your takeaway. Max Fried is good. Yeah. Raymond, Yandy Diaz plus 477 or Junior Caminero plus 314 for a home run. Temperature 66.4. Humidity 80% when blowing out west, northwest. Yandy Diaz, let's go. I'm in on that. All right, so Yandy or Junior Caminero. I like it. Scotty. Hi, AB. What's up, Scotty? Good to see you, big dog. Last time someone said don't trust Max, he went 7 shutout. Yeah, Max Fried. I'm not fading him. No, sir. Yeah. All right, Blue Jays and the Brewers. Patrick Corbin Day here. Brewers -130 the money line, total of 8.5. Don't have to worry about weather in this one. I quite frankly, I don't know what to do here. I don't want to play the over. I don't want to play the under. This one's hard. Paul, morning, AB, big dog. What's up, man? How we doing, big dog? Good to see you, Paul. Hope you're doing great, buddy. Stay away game. I completely agree. This game scares the hell out of me. Now, Vladimir Guerrero could mash today. Him or Varsho. But I agree with you. This is a risk mitigation game, right? At least for me. Now, if somebody has a look, I'm not discounting that, please. I would love it. I don't have a look on it. Brewers over team total. All right, Kirk. There we go. Tony, Corbin bounce back day, anyone? All right. Yeah, stay away. I agree. It's tough. Raising the White Sox. It's not getting easier. Rays -126 on the money line. Total of 8. Steven Matz on the mound for Tampa. Anthony Kay on the mound for Chicago. Rate field, 14 miles an hour blown out, 70 degrees, 58% humidity. This is a great day. Great day. But can you trust it? I don't know if we're getting to the over here either. I'm concerned about it. 5-2. Aubie, you feeling the over? Yeah, I mean, look, I can be convinced, but yeah, it just scares me. Raise money line, Kirk. Nice. Ray's been hot. Yeah. AB, trust is a funny thing in April. Yes, it is. That's a T-shirt right there, Matty boy. Yes, it is. All right, Rangers and the A's. Aubie with a good stat here. Y'all can maybe taking the over. Raise 80% on overs. That's a great stat right there, buddy. There we go. Yeah, look, you know what? I think you guys have nailed it too. You just go to the Rays team total, right? Because I'm not sure what you're going to get from Chicago. Rangers and the A's. Rangers -118 on the money line, total 8.5. Jack Leiter on the mound. Jacob Lopez on the mound for the A's. 17 miles an hour, blowing left to right in. Oh, okay. Right-handed pull hitters in this game, you are going to have to muscle this thing out of there. Left-handed pull hitters, you could catch a nice gust and send that thing into orbit. Right-handed hitters, though, this might be a tough day. And if Jack Leiter's got his junk going, well, that didn't sound good. If Jack Leiter has his pitches, if he has movement today, that sounded terrible. Oh, Jack, I'm sorry, dog. All right. Yeah, I just that 17 is a big number. A lot of fly balls. I know, dude. As soon as I said it, I was like, this ain't good. Oh, that was funny. All right, Orioles and the Guardians, total of 8. Guardians minus 126 money line. Shane Baz on the mound for Baltimore. Parker Messick on the mound for Cleveland. All right, 9 miles an hour blowing left to right, 69 degrees, 70% humidity. Honestly, I think this might be your best weather you have today. Yeah, so Tizzle, that's the concern, is that we have to get to these starting pitchers. I know we say it every day, but the Aubie line is real. We need to get a couple runs up by the third inning. We cannot go into the fourth 0-0. Hitting's contagious, especially in Major League Baseball. Got to get dudes on base, and we could use a home run or two. Scotty, you looking at Pete Alonso? Yeah, we could use it, man. So I'm rolling with the over here. I like both of these teams to hit the ball today. I like the weather. I like everything about it. We just need a little luck, right? We just need a little bit. We cannot go into the fifth inning 1-0. You just got to get both teams on the board. Once you get both teams at 1 run, you can get 2, 3, 4. But, man, when you're sitting in the fifth on 0, it's like it just sinks in, and you're like, they're not doing it. They're not scoring today. All right, Rockies and the Astros. So we're coming to the end of this series. There's let me stop. Astros minus 199 on the money line, total of 8.5. Tomoyuki Sagano on the mound for Colorado, Ryan Weiss on the mound for Houston. Don't have to worry about weather here. You'll be indoors. Yeah. Aubie, just look at the Astros-Rockies game yesterday. No runs after the third inning. Astros top 5 at every offensive stat and damn near last at every pitching stat. Yeah. That's what okay. So you guys are with me here. My only play is the over. But again, this isn't scientific. It is just tendency. Baseball tendency. When series coming to an end, this game could die out. Then again, you need pitching to do that. And both of these teams have not shown that they're going to do that today. So if you're betting on runs, don't listen to me. They've been coming. But yeah, I don't mean to be nervous today, but I am. Mariners and the Padres. Nice pitching matchup here. All right, Mariners minus 122 in the money line, total of 8.5. Luis Castillo on the mound for Seattle. Walker Buehler on the mound for San Diego. Petco, 9 miles an hour, blowing out to right center, 66 degrees, 70% humidity. Great day. Actually, I take it back. This might be your best hitting weather, like all things considered. And we've seen runs. Now, the question is, what are we going to get from the Mariners today at the plate in terms of runs? Padres been putting them up. Mariners, man, I swear, I don't think they've had an easy series yet. And I say quote unquote easy. There's nothing easy in professional sports, but you get what I'm saying. Mariners they've been up against it. Tony, you have to check lineups. The series are coming to an end. Might have starters sitting. Yes, you might. Yes, sir, you might. It's a good look right there. Scotty, Mariners blew the game last night. Yeah. I'll say this. The best bet in this one might just be rolling with the Padres. I'm not fading the Mariners. Nothing negative on them. Padres swinging the bat right now. You go with a Julio Rodriguez home run? There we go. Yeah, only easy one was the Astros. Agreed. The Mariners have been if this was like college RPI, dude, they'd be the one. It's been tough. The Yankees been going through it too. Tizzle, if Mason Miller comes in the game starting betting his strikeouts on plate appearances, typically around plus 120, strikes everyone out. Good look on that, man. Plate appearances tab on DraftKings. Thank you for that, sir. Yeah, so this was a tough one. The Padres been swinging a stick, but I could see this being low scoring too. All right, home run. So where do you go? That's what we have in baseball today. Like I said, I hope that I don't come off as negative because that's not what I'm doing. It's one of those days to where I don't want anybody to go out and lose their money. You know what I mean? It's a transition day in Major League Baseball. You're going to have a lot of series ending, new series beginning today, tomorrow. Yeah, travel mixed in with all that. Be careful. All right, Bobby Witt plus 375, Vlad Guerrero plus 400, O'Neal Cruz plus 450, Chase DeLauder plus 450, Elliot De La Cruz plus 530. All right, I'm going DeLauder, baby. Let's go. Kirk, you going Brandon Lowe? Plus 590? I like it. All right. Grab bag of sports. What do we have next? Ooh, college baseball. Clemson. All right, so these series are starting tonight. It's top 25. Clemson at number 9, Virginia. Number 13, Auburn. At number 20, Florida. Number 5, Georgia. At number 16, Arkansas. And number 23, Arizona State at BYU. So that's what we have for today. Like I said, there are not a lot of games in college baseball to bet, but Hoss, there's some big ones. All right, so Arizona State, BYU. 23rd ranked Arizona State, minus 270 in the money line. We have them paired with Virginia. We'll get to that in a second. Now, we love playing overs at BYU games, the launch pad. Unfortunately, I don't get totals until the afternoon. But you're probably going to see like a 15.5 here, which is fine. Now, we don't want BYU scoring 8-9 runs, but what I'm saying is hitting conditions should be good, and Arizona State should be able to take advantage of that. So I do like a minus 270. A lot of times I wouldn't like them on the road. The launch pad, I'm with it, though. Let's see. Auburn and Florida. Florida, minus 130 on the money line. Auburn, plus 100. Aubie, I'm definitely taking Auburn at plus money. I agree. This team is built to do it anytime, anywhere. Pitching, low run totals. Yeah. And look, that plays right into what Florida wants to do too. I bet you're going to get a very low total here. Where'd you put it? 10.5? Auburn, third best pitching staff in the country in terms of team ERA. Yeah, I agree. This one's difficult. I didn't bet it, but Auburn in game 1, I agree. Clemson and Virginia. Okay, so we have Virginia paired with Arizona State. Lost AB, don't forget to check your Discord inbox. Got you, big dog. No doubt. All right. What do you think the total is here? 10, I'd set it right at 10. Clemson can get a little out here. So can Virginia. What do I mean by it? Both these teams can hit. They look to do it pitching, but that they often have to adapt on that. It can get out of hand just because you play such good teams. These are two excellent baseball teams, but I'm going with Virginia. I think I trust them on a Thursday game 1 situation at home. They should be able to out-hit Clemson. This is going to be a low total. Yeah, I mean we're going to be sweating these games. Some of these games are going to be very tight. Georgia and Arkansas. Look at this. 4th ranked Georgia, 22nd ranked Arkansas, or no, 16th ranked Arkansas. They bounced all over. It's minus 115 on both sides. Now, Georgia didn't look great against Florida last weekend. Arkansas looked phenomenal against Alabama. But the question is who continues? I think it's Arkansas. Hunt, it's Arkansas. Agreed. And look, I don't have a negative thing to say about Georgia at all. You're talking about a top 5 team in terms of home runs, a top 5 team in terms of runs, and they're number 1 in terms of home runs and number 2 in terms of runs. Georgia puts them up. But Arkansas, they have to get to business this weekend. You've got about 5 weekends left of regular season college baseball, right? So if Arkansas is going to do this thing, it's right now. You're going to have to win these series. Now, I'm not saying you have to sweep everybody. That's ridiculous to even ponder, right? But we talk about winning the weekend. Arkansas needs to go out and be winning weekends, especially against Georgia at home. Georgia's very, very good. This also could be a series to where whoever wins game 1, you might take the other team in game 2. So it's good to keep an eye. We'll track that. We'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern as well to go through it. All right, so that's it. That's what I'm saying. All right, so you have, what is that? 1, 2, 3. I have 4 games in college baseball to bet. That's it. And they're 4 big ones. Yeah, so it's an interesting day here, college baseball. Now, NBA, we do not have any NBA today. All right, playing games begin again on Friday because we have travel today. But I wanted to put it up here just to take a look. So let me throw it here on the full screen. All right, so again, these are Friday night. Hornets at the Magic. Hornets 3.5-point favorites on the road, total of 218.5. The Magic lost last night. The Warriors at the Suns. All right, Warriors won. The Suns lost previously to the Timberwolves. And we don't have a spread on that. So there you go. All right. Yeah, just wanted to introduce those. Again, they are not tonight. They are on Friday. Yeah, so we'll talk more about it on Friday morning. All right, let me get the picks back up here. And that's it. We'll get out of here early. I do not want to keep everybody hours and hours when we don't have to. So we'll bounce out of here. All right, let me get Brian's picks here on the screen. Let me take the banner down. This is all golf. Matt Fitzpatrick, winner without Scotty Scheffler, plus 1,400. Maverick Neely, winner without Scotty Scheffler, plus 3,000. Russell Henley, top 10 finish, plus 138. Patrick Cantlay, top 10 finish, plus 188. Jake Knapp, top 20 finish, plus 106. Justin Thomas, top 20 finish, plus 126. Ryo Hisatsun, top 30 finish, plus 126. Soon J M, top 30 finish, plus 134. Big thank you to Brian on that one. Apologies we couldn't get the video. The editing issue all on my end here. Arkansas money line minus 115, college baseball. Arizona State money line paired with Virginia money line plus 125, and then we're going to go with the Orioles and the Guardians over 8 in Major League Baseball today. All right, there we go. All right, we'll get out of here. Kirk, AB, don't care what Steph Curry line is, going over, no doubt. How many threes did he hit last night? 7. So everybody in the chat who was talking about laddering, not bad. You guys did well done. Yeah, Spell Dog. Arkansas got to win 2 out of 3 every series for the rest of the season. Agreed, right? And again, not put the pressure on have to absolutely just smoke everybody. Exactly that. Just go out, win the weekends. You know what I mean? And that's why we're getting down to it here. And I'm glad you brought this up too. We're getting down to it here too, to where you're going to start seeing teams that really need to win a game one and teams that might not need to win a game one. Tizzle was speaking about it in terms of Arizona State. Might not throw their ace. They might wait until tomorrow, right? So seeing runs there. Yeah. I'm with you, Spell Dog. Yeah. Doug, thanks for everything you do, AB. I love this show. Brother, hey, love having you here, Doug. Man, telling you. Great having you here, buddy. Hope you have a wonderful day. Matty boy, great show, AB. Fun chat, gang. Let's have a day. Next time we meet, we'll also be watching day baseball. Yes. All right. We'll get out of here on that one. All right. It's going to be a wonderful day today. All right. We'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern to break down the rest of college baseball with totals, and we'll take a look at Major League Baseball, see anything that we have left. So everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll see you at 3 p.m. Eastern. Till then, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, and we will see you soon. Thanks. Who's got it better than us? Nobody.